much for the opportunity. Everyone who's here who I can't see. My name is Lerato. I'm a marketing coach. I help small business owners market their businesses online using content marketing. I have been preparing for my business a year. Oh wait, wow. It's been a year now of me actually learning about marketing, educating myself so that I'm able to actually help out business owners. This was a problem that who identified during my own journey. When I started off, I was supposed to be starting a journey. I decided later on that it wasn't something that I was passionate about, so I changed to becoming a marketing coach. Marketing mostly because I saw just how much people were struggling with actually getting clients, mostly because they didn't know how to represent themselves. They did not know what to say. They didn't know how to actually connect. Sometimes they genuinely didn't even know who their audience was, which was, it's a lot to work with. Hey, what I do, I work with small business owners, startup businesses, to actually get through on the online media. I think that sums it up.
Thank you so much, Lerato. That was an awesome intro.
You can't expect people to just know that you've launched your business and that you have these amazing products or this amazing services that you're offering. You need to actually tell people, and that's what marketing is. This is what we're going to be discussing today. We are going to be talking about how you can market your business online. Before I move on, do let me know in the comments how you have been marketing your business and has that been working? Starting off, let's actually talk about what marketing is. I feel like we throw around the word marketing a lot. Marketing is you basically matching your business's service or products to the customer's needs. You need to know what your customer's problem is. What problem are you solving? Who exactly are you solving this problem for? That's why that is very important. Now that we've spoken about what marketing is, the fact that it's basically matching your services or your products to your customers' needs. Now let's actually talk about the importance of marketing. Here's the thing, when you're a small business, no one knows that you exist. So you are starting from scratch. You're starting with nothing. You're starting without a customer base. So this is why it's very important that you are marketing your business. You are showing up, you're telling people what you do, what you stand for, what you believe in, and you're actually growing your customer base, because how are you planning on actually making money if you're not marketing your business? Now that we've spoken about what is marketing and the importance of it, let's actually talk about the basics of marketing, what makes up marketing, which is the 4 P's. First is starting out with the product. It's important that you know what you're offering to people. Far too many people start businesses without really knowing what their product actually is, or having far too many to be able to manage all of them. What I would suggest when you're actually starting your business is having one main product that you're focusing on. This doesn't mean that you're only supposed to be selling one product. What I mean is, let it be in the same industry or the same category, if I can say. So an example of this is, please do not sell water bottles and also sell shapewear. As you can see, these are completely different industries. You don't want to do that. Focus on one. If you're choosing to sell water bottles, focus on water bottles, okay? Because I see a lot of people who try to do it all but then end up failing. So before you move on to having many products, just start out with one. And for my service-based business owners, start out with one service. Stop trying to offer as many services as possible. It doesn't work that way. Have one service that you're going to be known for before you can actually think about expanding and moving on to the next thing. First P of marketing is product, which means get clear on what products you are selling or what services you are offering. And start out with one. Master it, then you can expand if you want. The next one is price. It's important that you are pricing accordingly. When it comes to actually determining how to actually price your product, I would suggest that if you're not really sure how to get started, look through how your competitors are pricing, and also understand what it is that you're actually offering to people and the type of people that you want to attract. And also I am tired of seeing people who are pricing too low. I understand that you are in the beginning stages of your business, but you need to price accordingly or else you will not stay in business. Okay, so please make sure that your prices are allowing you to make a profit and you can actually see that you're getting something out of this. I had another lady that I spoke to another time. She was pricing her memberships for 100 Rand. Honestly speaking, that is far too low. 100 Rand a month for all that value is not cutting it. You need to make sure that you are pricing accordingly because you're going to get tired. Another thing I should say, if you're not pricing accordingly, you will not want to continue doing what you're doing because you are the one who's spending money continuously to keep this business running. At some point, you're going to get sick of it and stop because you're not making any money. Let's not lie. We start a business to, make the world a better place and like change the world and everything. But honestly, it's also to make money. You don't have a business if you're not making money. That's the fundamental of a business, making money, making sales. Third P out of the 4 P's of marketing is promotion. This is where you need to think about how exactly or what channels you're going to be using to actually market your business. How are you going to be promoting this? Are you using ads? Are you using social media? What is it that you're going to be using in order to promote your products or services? The last P of the 4 P's of marketing is place. This is where you need to figure out where you're going to be selling your products, how exactly you're going to be getting your products to your target audience. Think about the best distribution channels that you can use in order to reach your target audience, in order to get your products or your services to your target audience as well. So these are the 4 P's of marketing. Now let's talk about how to actually get started, the practical work of actually marketing your business. What I would suggest that you actually do is to start with social media. What I would suggest that you actually do is to find a social media platform that not only your clients or your customers are on, but you have some type of interest in it. If it is that you are on YouTube and you're always watching YouTube videos, I would suggest that you start out with YouTube. That's if the business that you're starting actually allows you to be on YouTube. But YouTube is kind of broad, so I don't know how it wouldn't allow you. But anyway, so make sure that you are on a social media platform that you like and that your clients or your customers are on, because it makes it so much easier for you to reach those people. Pick one. I'm saying this because I have your best interests in mind. Okay, I tried doing a lot of things all at the same time. It didn't work for me. So what I would suggest that you actually do is to start out with one. Find one social media platform that you want to focus on. Once you've focused on it and you've gotten whatever followers or subscribers that you've needed, or that could actually that can help you grow your audience. Once you've done that, you can think about moving on to your secondary social media platform that you'd be using. This could be you then now repurposing the content that you create on your main social media platform. With me, I started off with TikTok. TikTok was the social media platform which I felt like was easier for me. And there was a lot of reach on TikTok. So I was like, why not start off with TikTok? So now that I've gotten a hold of TikTok, I've grown my audience on there. I'm now kind of moving on to YouTube as being like a main platform for me. You choose one social media platform to start off with. Learn how the social media platform actually works, because you will need it. Okay, don't try to use the same tactics and strategies that are used on one social media platform onto the other. There's some things that work on TikTok that will not work on Instagram. So please understand that. I've seen a lot of people who create static images on TikTok. That doesn't work. No one is going to engage with that. The strategies that work on one social media platform might not, and most probably will not, work on another social media platform. So just avoid that. Now that I've spoken to you about, getting that first social media platform that you're going to be focusing on, let's talk about the content that you're going to be creating on there. Firstly, how do you come up with content ideas? This is like a big problem for a lot of people, because sometimes you get creativity block where honestly you don't have any ideas. And what I always jump onto is keyword research. I use Answer the Public, Answer So Create, and I don't know the name, I'll put it on the screen, and then That's how I usually find, content ideas. I'll put in a keyword and it will compile some of the content ideas that I can come up with. So basically, keyword research is you finding out what people are asking on Google. And then what you're going to do is make sure that you are placing yourself as the solution to these, these problems that they have, or you have the answers to the questions that they have. So now that I've spoken to you about how to come up with content ideas, let's talk about how exactly to come up with a plan on how you're going to be creating content and keeping it going. Firstly, I want to talk to you about the KLT method. What is the KLT method? The KLT method is the know, like, and trust method. This is where you're getting your customer from not knowing you exist to becoming a loyal customer. So let's talk about what goes into each of them. So firstly, with the K, the know factor, creating attraction content. What is attraction content? So this is content that gets you eyeballs. So what you're doing here is basically entertainment. So things like things that are relatable in your industry, or else just funny memes, lip syncing, that type of thing. So trending sounds also. Now moving on to the like factor. So this is where you're now creating nurturing content. So you've gotten people to know that you exist. They've now followed you. They've laughed about that joke that you were talking about. Now with the nurturing content, so this is where you're now positioning yourself as the authority. You're showing that you're an expert. So when it comes to nurturing content, so this is where you are sharing educational content. Educational content is helping someone solve a certain problem. But please, let me just put that out there because I made this mistake myself. Do not overshare. Do not give too much that someone doesn't even feel the need to get on a call with you because you've given them everything. Okay, I'm not saying hold on to information, don't gatekeep also, but just give enough to help someone with that specific issue that they might have. What I do now with my content is I create content that usually shows people that they have a problem and what they can do to solve that problem. But when it comes to how they can then execute that thing that they want to do, this is where now they would actually come and book a call with me or get on a coaching package that I have. By the way, I've already launched my business. If you want to get on a call with me, you can select which service that you want, because I am offering 3 services at the moment. I am offering a 1-hour consultation call for 600 Rand. I do offer a 6-month coaching program, and the last service that I offer is being a speaker at an event. So you can invite me to speak at your event. So as I've said, it's important that you are creating educational content. It doesn't matter which industry you are in. At some point, you have to show that you know what you're doing, especially if you're a coach, consultant, a strategist, all of the information businesses. You need to make sure that you are teaching people something. Don't just create generic very vague content, because it doesn't show you off. It doesn't show off the fact that you know what you're doing. Lastly, let's talk about the trust factor. So this is the KLT. So it's know, like, and trust. So with the trust factor, this is where you are now building that trust. So someone has already known that you exist through the attraction content that you're creating. Now you've nurtured them by educating them and showing, building your authority and showing that you are an expert. Now let's move on to trust. This is where you're now sharing how you've been able to help other people. That means sharing testimonials, reviews, and so on from your previous clients or customers. If you don't have any previous clients or customers, that's not a problem. You can just stick to actually sharing your brand story, why you do what you do and what you actually believe in. And that is how to market your business online. I hope this video helped you get started with your marketing. What I should add is that if you're just starting your business, something I need you to know is who your target audience is. You need to know who you're trying to sell to. I understand that when you're starting out, I did this as well. Usually it's more about you making money, so you don't really think through who exactly is going to be handing you their money and why they would be doing that. So please take into consideration who you want to work with, the position that they're in, the type of lifestyle that they have, so that you can actually come up with a product or a service that's going to work very well for them specifically. So, and it's going to help you out with creating content and everything. So please make sure that you know who your target audience is. And please, if you say that your target audience is people from the ages of 18 to 50. That whole 18 to 50 thing, I'm tired of seeing it. I don't want to see it anymore. If you tell me that's who your target audience is, we're gonna have a problem, okay? Because no, that's too vague. You know, you don't know who exactly you're trying to attract when you're trying to attract everyone. It doesn't work that way. So just get clear on who exactly you are helping. It's going to be very helpful for you. Right now,